Hello. Yeah, so blinked and they were gone. Yeah, I'm celebrating the end of Amy Pond, but at the same time, that was a good send-off for them too.
I was disappointed. Actually, I was quite pleased that Amy and Rory are dead.
For once, Stephen Moffat's wibbly-wobbly timey-wimey makes some kind of sense. The main paradox in the story actually makes sense.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I liked the Weeping Angels and thought it was quite a good episode.
It was good. Apart from the plot was rubbish. But the sentimentality was all there. I thought it was quite good.
So on the whole, I liked the episode, but it made more questions than answers.
No, I liked it. I thought it was good. Not because it was the end of the friggin' show and the series, rather, but I thought it was the most true to the franchise episode so far this season.
I thought the episode was a bit weak-esque, but it was. But the Doctor, what was that was what I really liked about it. I mean, it's like when the Doctor read that last chapter title in the book, and he was going, I loved that. It was just that look of anger in his face, and then of course the moment when Amy finally, spoilers. It's absolutely.
I'd rather they left in Doctor Who as well. I don't think they needed to die. But obviously, hopefully they won't manage to resurrect them again.
You don't want to see them come back next year for the 50th anniversary?
No, thank you.
It's horribly final. We can never, ever, ever escape from our deadly fate. Unless you get on a bus, Hen.
There was always a question for me if it came to a choice with Amy as the Doctor and Rory, who would you choose? And last night told us the answer to that one.
There was quite a lot of plot holes, I thought. Also, since when was the Statue of Liberty a Weeping Angel and not like a statue that was built by humans? I was under the impression that the Weeping Angels came from somewhere else, as opposed to where every single statue in the country. That seems a bit silly to me, but oh well.
And The Rock was in Law and Order SVU, and I thought the Statue of Liberty didn't quite look right, but that's what you get for plasticine and a macro lens.
And I'm very sad to see Amy go, because I was very fond of her.
I would like to see the Doctor with just one companion again. Married couple in the TARDIS is kind of a weird dynamic. So yeah, I'd like to see that again. So.
As I was saying to David earlier, that I always thought that there were too many characters going on. I thought that's why the Doctor and a couple didn't really work. I think the Doctor and a companion works because of the dynamic, but I think a Doctor and a couple just doesn't work. There's too many people in the relationship, and I think it's too heavy.
Yes, the TARDIS can't go to 1938 New York ever again because the universe would die. But he can land in Arizona and get a train. He can send them a postcard and tell them to meet me in Grimsby. It's just why? Why does it have to be final? If they wanted rid of the ponds, surely the ideal opportunity was last week when they basically said, "Do you want to travel with me anymore?" At which point they should have said, "No, cheery bye," just like they usually do.
I enjoyed last night's episode, and I'm interested to see what the new companion's like. So we wait to see what happens. As long as he is travelling with someone, I'll probably still enjoy it.
But I don't know, it's a bit of it like, Joe Grant falling in love with the Greenpeace guy and the little green maggots. That was an ending that wasn't sad, because she found love. No. But, this one, they're kind of just gone. And, despite having a time machine, they can't go back and find them again and then unfind them into the present. But Oh well.
I am looking forward to that, and I hope that the energy between the two of them are dealing with problems that are extrinsic to their relationship rather than intrinsic, because I miss the old days where they were both facing something from outside. I think nowadays the robots of wank, because nowadays, you know, it seems to be everybody's discussing the intrapersonals a bit too much. The intrapersonals, I want to see them facing problems from the outside, arses against the wall, good old-fashioned Doctor Who. That's what I want to see. Yes!
Because I think that I always understood that the Weeping Angels were just beings in themselves that happened to look like statues that came from somewhere, and but I didn't realise that they could invade statues that were already built and somehow make them into Weeping Angels. So I thought that was strange and confusing, and nobody's ever noticed the Statue of Liberty doing anything funny before. I mean, come on, that's got to be it's quite a big statue.
It depends on the two companions. If the two companions are Captain Jack and Rose, then it's fine. If the two companions are Amy Pond and anyone else in the universe, no. Anyone else. Anyone in the universe.
I like seeing the Weeping Angels again. I like them. They're the only thing that actually really scare me in Doctor Who, because obviously you can imagine that there are real statues out there, and any of them could be a Weeping Angel. It's completely believable in that sense, whereas it's difficult to imagine an alien because, you know, you've never really seen one. You don't really know whether they really exist or not, whereas you've seen a statue before.
I wouldn't say that I'm happy to see Amy Pond leave. I would say that I am absolutely bloody ecstatic. Worst companion of the new series by a considerable margin, and that's including Martha. And my dinner's on its way.